a tutorial on this look. This is my go-to more dressy kind of look. I really like how the silver eyes and the bold lip go together. I would normally put on like a white sweater and probably some skinny jeans and maybe some booties to go with this look. That's more dressy for me. I don't really go for like dresses and stuff. In fact, I think this t-shirt isn't really working. Give me one sec. There, that's a little better. So as I was saying, I'd probably put on with this look a white sweater, maybe even a cream sweater. I think blue actually looks really good since it's more of a cool tone look. I think cool tones look a lot better with it, even though I think cream is probably more towards the warm tone, but if you get a cool tone cream, that would look really good. Other than that, if you want to see how to get this little more dressy kind of bold look, then go ahead and keep on watching. Thanks! Oh my gosh, another late night. I am so tired. Okay, well I'm going to do the same thing I did yesterday. I'm going to start by putting my hair back, and everything is pretty much the same. I'm going to start with moisturizing my face with my Aveeno lotion, and then I'm going to take my Hey Honey serum, which you'll see in just a second, and I'm going to take a little bit of that, just a little bit, and put it right under my eyes and kind of in between my eyebrows, a little bit on my forehead. Next up, I'm going to take my Benefit Professional Primer, and I'm going to put that right in my T-zone. My T-zone is basically where all of my pores are, and I really want to fill those in, especially if it's more of a dressy look. So my eyebrows are already done, and I'm just going to start right in with the eyes. I'm going to take my concealer, and I'm going to use that as an eye primer, and this is the NYX HD Studio Photogenic Concealer. And here's my prized possession right here. My eye look today does include my Naked 2 palette by Urban Decay, and I'm going to start by taking the shade Booty Call. And oh my gosh, Urban Decay and your names, oh my god. So I'm going to take Booty Call and I'm going to put that all over my lid. I really do like how the white looks with, yesterday I used more of a yellow tone because it was more of a warm tone look, but today I used more of a white. Next up, I'm going to take Tease, which is a very taupey purple, and I'm going to put that in my crease with windshield wiper motions. I think it's always good to have a nice transition shade no matter what look, even if it's really bold. It's always nice to have a good transition shade. Then I'm going to take this shade called Busted, and I'm going to take my finger and just place that right on my outer V. I didn't put it in my crease, I just put it right on my outer V. And that's pretty much all I did for Busted. Got a little bit on my lower lash line. That's okay, just take your finger and wipe it off, no big deal. Next up, I'm going to take the shade YDK, and IDK what that stands for. So I'm just going to take that with my finger at first, and I'm going to place that where I put the darker shade. But I like how this shade looks with a wet brush. So I took my brush and I wet it down with some of my setting spray, and I put that right on top where I put it with my finger. So then I take the shade Verve. This is probably my favorite shade in the palette, and I put that right on my inner half of my eyelid. It's a very beautiful shade, very highlighting, very nice. And then I took the opposite of that, Blackout, which is Urban Decay's black shade, and I put that on my outer V, and I kind of put that in my crease a little bit, but not as much as I did with Tease. So I'm showing you here, I took this L'Oreal Infallible eyeshadow, and I do not have the shade name, but it's this really pretty silvery pressed pigment, and with that same brush that's actually already wet, I took that and put that on my inner corner. I think this technique really does help to highlight your eyes and make them a lot more open, putting it on your inner corner. Now, the thing with this eyeshadow is it does have a lot of fallout, but that's no big deal. Just take a stippling brush and just wipe it off, wipe off any of the excess. So I'm going to go ahead and begin with my face now. Again, what's new? I had another late night last night, so I'm going to take my Bye Bye Under Eye by IT Cosmetics, and I'm going to put that right under my eyes. So I got a new Real Techniques blending sponge yesterday, so out with the old, in with the new, and I'm going to take that and blend that all out. No harsh lines. Cool. So I'm going to take my same foundation that I've been using. This is the Clean and Clear by CoverGirl, and I'm just going to put that all over my face with tapping motions. Then I'm going to take that concealer that I used as an eye primer, and I'm going to put that under my eyes, in between my eyebrows, down the bridge of my nose, Cupid's bow, and my chin. I think it's good to put concealer in all of these places, which is your T-zone. It does help to highlight a lot, so just take your sponge and blend that out. Next up, I'm going to take my Fit Me Pressed Powder by Maybelline in the shade 115 Ivory, and I'm going to put that on top everywhere I put my concealer, just to mattify and set, because this concealer does have a tendency to crease. So just make sure you're setting it. Awesome, awesome. Next up, I'm going to take this NYX HD finishing powder. This stuff is awesome. It really does help to highlight your face, and it helps really make it look flawless. So I am baking with this. I'm going to press that in with my sponge and let it sit for a while, pick up a magazine. Once that's sat for about 5 minutes, I'm going to take my brush and just wipe it all off. Next, I'm going to take my Beauty Professional eyeliner, and I am going to contour with this. I know, she's crazy. But it works, so if it works, do it. Then I'm going to take my Physicians Formula bronzer in the shade Bronzer. And I'm going to go ahead and just put that everywhere, including the sides of my nose that I contoured. I love this bronzer. It smells so good. It smells like chocolate. So I'm going to take this set by Physicians Formula. This is a mascara set. And I'm going to put on a coat of mascara. And then I'm going to take the, what is this called? The lash extension, the fibers. And I'm going to put that on top of that. And then I'm going to take another set, or another layer of that mascara. And I'm going to put that right on top. I think using fibers, especially with a bolder look, is a really great way to get longer lashes without going through all of the pain of putting on falsies. So yeah, so then I'm going to take my Fergie highlighter by Wet n Wild. I really do love this line. The whole Fergie line is friggin' awesome. And I'm going to highlight the tops of my cheekbones, the tip of my nose, and my Cupid's bow, everywhere I did yesterday. And here is the star of the show. This is the Superstay 24-hour color by Maybelline. And this is a liquid lipstick, and this really is a great cheap alternative to a lot of liquid lipsticks you'll see in Sephora. It does take longer to dry, but it doesn't really set into my lip lines, which is awesome. So as you can see, I kind of got a little bit out of my natural lip line. So a quick trick for that is just take your foundation and a brush and just line your lips with it. So after waiting a little while to let that first layer of liquid lipstick set, I put another layer right on top. And I let that dry. And then here's another trick if you want to make your lips look a little bit bigger. I took some highlighter and put that on my Cupid's bow. And then I took just my brown eyeliner. You can use a brown eyeshadow, it doesn't really matter. And I put that right in the middle, just as a quick contour, just as a little illusion to make my lips look a little bit more pouty. That completes today's makeup look. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe and like. See you guys later.